Over the next 10 years, Northern Ireland will celebrate the centenaries of some of the most pivotal moments in our history. But history must not be sanitised so that it can be classified as simply the history of Northern Ireland. Cicero wrote, "History is the witness that testifies to the passing of time. It illumines reality, vitalises memory, provides guidance in daily life, and brings us tidings of antiquity." History cannot be reduced to a mere list of dates and battles recorded in black and white in history books that can be taught by rote. To understand and appreciate those significant events, they must be placed in context. We should look at them in regard to the local events of the time. We should look at them in regard to what was happening around the world at that stage. But more importantly, we should not lose the human aspect. We should not lose the personal experience of the men and women who lived at that time. The personal experience of the men who worked in the Titanic. The personal experience of the women who fought for the right to vote. The personal experience of the men who fought at the Somme, should they be from the 36th Ulster Division or the 10th or 16th Irish Divisions. The men and women who signed the Ulster Covenant. Their contribution and life experiences makes this our history. The decade of centenaries will be a testing time for each of us, as each anniversary approaches with renewed anticipation of how the celebrations or commemorations will be delivered. However, if we can celebrate without offence and commemorate with dignity, then each centenary has the potential to see Northern Ireland take another step down the road to maturity. Being always mindful that each commemoration or celebration that is held has the potential to be portrayed on the world stage, and we must ensure that it is always for the right reasons. The centenaries hold great significance to many people in Northern Ireland, and as the Ulster Unionist Party spokesman for culture, arts and leisure, I am proud to stand behind the contribution that my party played. Indeed, many of the events that took place during that decade are a fundamental part of the Ulster Unionist Party's being. As the architects of the Ulster Covenant, as the founding fathers of our country, Edward Carson, Sir James Craig, Major Fred Crawford, their contributions a century ago cannot be reduced to mere historical fact, but should be celebrated as the inspirational giants of their time. The next 10 years provides us with a unique opportunity to create a better understanding about our shared history, and there can be many positive outcomes from these celebrations. However, my party and I, like many others, have concerns that these centenaries will be hijacked for those who wish to rewrite history and use them for petty gain. There is a need for a joined-up approach. It is of course important that all commemorations are marked in an inclusive manner, and that there are no attempts to rewrite what happened 100 years ago as a justification for nearly 40 years of terrorism. The Ulster Unionist Party played the leading role in many of those events 100 years ago, and it will play an integral role in their commemoration.